Good morning, good afternoon, and a very good evening to you, the good and people of the tube. Hope for today, hope you're feeling grand and all's well in the world. I am people of the tube, as it's always an awesome day when you have brand new Hubcap John pedals. So, for those of you who don't know who Hubcap John is, where have you been? This man makes the best fuzz pedals and treble boosters I've ever heard. And this is no exception. So this isn't actually, I don't actually know what this thing's called at this point in time. But hopefully Mr. Hubcap John is in the comment section below and he'll leave a comment and I'll pin it basically. But basically what this pedal is, we'll talk about this one later on. But let's focus on this one. This is one I was using for Intro Jam. This is a fuzz pedal and a treble booster all in one pedal. And you can run both together if you so wish, which is very cool, and I'll show you some isolated sounds in a minute. So let's go through features first. So what have we got on this side? This is the fuzz side. So this is the amount of fuzz. So you know, lower down there's no point, so you basically turn it all the way up and then you've got fuzz, because if you turn it down any lower than that, it's just, what's the point? Get a distortion pedal. Anyway, that's the volume. Again, max out. It's a fuzz pedal. Max it out. And this one here is a bias control. And I will show you that does actually do kind of quite a few little things. It kind of just, it makes it a bit kind of less fuzzy, and you'll hear in a bit. This thing here, that's the tone switch. There's different tones in this thing. It's a three-way switch. So you got middle, up, and down. I'll put it in the middle for now, and then we'll mess around with it as is. The only really dial I'm going to mess with is the bias control on the fuzz side. I will turn it down. But I'm not messing with the fuzz and the volume. They're supposed to be all the way up. It's a fuzz pedal. Ow. That hurt. Okay, and I will mess with the tone switch as well. So, moving over to the treble booster side. That's your how much boost you want. And again, put it to 10. That's what they're there for. None of this, I'll turn it down a smidge. No, turn it up! I don't know. Anyway, the two switches on the treble boost side give you different treble boosters. So, it's like Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark 3. On the bottom switch, and then you can add in a Mark 4 and a Mark 5 on top of whichever one you want here. My favourite is the Mark 2 when the switch is up. And again, I will show you those anyway. I'll mess around with them and let you hear. I'll let you hear them together as well, because you can run them both together and it's really cool. So this is the pedal we're going to focus on first, and then later on, people tube, we're going to mess around with this. Now this is called the Octa Boost. So we'll get to it when we get to it, because I'm not going to say any more, because I'm sure it'll be fun. So, anyway, without further doodles, let's go with this. I'm just going to use my black strap today. Going through the Marshall MG. The only pedal that's going to be on is the jackhammer. Other than that, it's all these pedals, baby. So, let's fuzz it and treble boost it up. And then we'll Octa boost fuzz thing it up later on. So, yeah, let's go. Let's make some fuzzy goodness. There isn't much more to say, people, to be honest with you. This thing is ace. The one thing I love about Hubcap John's pedals, apart from like literally every single one of them is fantastic that I've tried, is when you flick a switch, it obviously does something. There's so many pedals that I've tried where they have switches and you flick it and it's like nothing's happened. And they say, oh yeah, this is what this does. And it's like, are you sure about that? Because it sounds like it's doing absolutely nothing to me. Where with Hubcap John's pedals, when he has a switch on it, it does something. And it does something drastically as well. It's not just kind of like subtle or mild. It drastically changes everything. And it's ace. I do love a bias control on the fuzz side, especially when it's really low and it sounds like that kind of like totally dead battery fuzz pedal tone. It sounds ace. Very Jack White. Anyway, that's that one. Again, I don't know what this is called yet. It's a fuzz treble booster thing. It's called the Thing. I'm calling it the Thing. It should have like a Thing graphic on it. Why? Because it assimilates you. Anyway, moving along. So what I'm going to do now, PeopleTube, is I'm going to plug in the Octa boost here. So this has got two sides and one dial. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave the dial on 10 and see where it goes, basically, because I'm very curious. So let's do that now. There's no point me turning the camera off. Let's just do it while it's on. And if it goes wrong, then it goes wrong. But how can it go wrong? You're just changing out leads. Get in there, yo. Okay, here we go. So we are in. Ooh, green and red. Cool. Okay, so now we're going to try this one, PeopleTube. And again, I don't really know what to expect of this one. This is going to be quite fun. It's pretty self-explanatory. There's one dial and two sides. So there's red and green. We'll start with the green side. I'm going to leave the jackhammer on. And then we'll try the red side. And then we'll try both. Let's do this. Cracking boost, Gromit. Oh my god, that is so cool. I wasn't really sure how it worked. So I wasn't sure, like, you know, when I turned the green side on, that's just a really nice kind of gain boost. It's not fuzz. It's just like, just boosting the gain up a little bit. Not major, but it's really nice. And it's really warm and round. And it's a gorgeous kind of boost. And then when I turned that off and turned that on and just got nothing, I was a bit like, oh, what's going on? And then when I turned them both on together and then you got that octave sound, I was like, ah! It's such... That's a beast. That is a beast. I love it. I love the octave fuzz tone. But this is an octave boost. So I don't think it's as harsh as a fuzz kind of octave boost. It's a little bit warmer. That especially, just with just that side, it's amazing. It cleans up. It's fantastic. That is mega. That is actually mega. And how cool is it? I mean, it's in a tobacco tin. I mean, you can't get much cooler than that, can you? Simple as can be as well. That's so cool. I just love that sound. It's so incredibly nasty. It's going to peak the camera. But, unlike some octave fuzzes, it's not too harsh, I don't think. I reckon that's about perfect. Because some octave fuzzes take your head off with their with the high frequency. It's horrible. And then when you take it off and just have a boost, it's... Again, that's probably going to peak the camera, but it's so warm and nice, and it feels so nice under your fingers. It's amazing. Anyway, I don't know what else to say for YouTube. Every time I get one of Hubcap John's pedals, I'm blown away by it. I love it. This one is fantastic. This one is fantastic. They're all amazing. Like I say, I'm convinced that Hubcap John, he makes the best fuzzes, best treble boosters, and the best kind of boosts like that I've tried. They're just amazing. And again, they always deliver. They always deliver on what they are. You know, that's an octave fuzz, but a boost at the same time. So if you want it for just a gain boost, it's in there. But it's got the octave thing. It's, you know, the fuzz on this side does what it does. It's got 3 different voices that are all different. Treble booster's got 6 different voices. So you get 3 different technically on each switch that you can combine. They're mega. Absolutely mega. Anyway, I should stop gushing, shouldn't I? It's very hard though when I love something, and I love these. Anyway, these are mega. Massive thanks to Hubcap John for the loan of these pedals. They've been really awesome. And again, any pedal that man gives me, I am happy to play and demo because I know it's going to be good. You can just feel it, you know. And he's so good at making these things, and they're just amazing. Shut up, Dave. Anyway, I'm going to stop now. Calm down. It's okay. This was so cool. Anyway, YouTube, let me know what you thought in the comment section below. Links to Hubcap John stuff are in the description box below. Yeah, let me know what you thought to these. Which one was your favourite? Was it the Troll Boost or was it Fuzz? Was it the Octa Fuzz? Was it just the Boost? You know, what was it? You know, let me know in the comment section below. Oh, beastly. I will see you again for another video very, very soon. If you like the video I do here, please consider becoming a patron at Patreon. Link to that in the description box below, as well as links to my music as well. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again very soon for another one. Have a great morning, afternoon, good evening. Goodbye now. Thank you very much indeed. Cracking tone, Gromit!